Okay, this one's on a segment before we hop into the raids is a little different compared to previous ones. This time I'm not mirroring what's on my phone screen. It's because I just wanna talk a lot of stuff for 15 minutes before hopping onto the raids. And I had this in my mind for quite a while now. So I've been streaming as a PNG tuber, and I realized something has been missing. Like, I've been streaming using different aesthetics, different themes, and a few weird formats, only to realize that all this time what I've been missing is something called a lore. Yeah, a backstory, a lore, whatever you call it. Because I had to study other VTubers and other PNG tubers just to find out that I'm missing the fucking lore. And it took me like around a year to finally realize this. Which made me wonder why something felt missing. So anyway, where is that? So during the startup screen, so let me just pull up something here. I did have the lore on a notepad so that I won't be inconsistent. So, assuming this is a fictional world, you wonder why the Swan Sauna has changed into something out of Junkertown from Overwatch. Well, let's just say that it's part of the theme. So, welcome to welcome to Romorani, which is like a more friendlier version of Junkertown. And this is where I decide to make a comfortable space. In contrast to that quote city called... Hold on, this might be a mouthful. In contrast to a city called Prosulkoy, where instead of like living, you're basically renting. And everything there is all metrics, no substance, no creativity. Well, in Romorani, this is like literal freedom, despite the Junkertown aesthetic. And let's make it a backstory that I fled. Let's make it a backstory that I fled Lake Prosulkoy because of the more literal interpretation of the phrase. The customer is always right even though they're not right. It's just to look polished. And it does drive me nuts when you think about it. Like, imagine being lashed out by someone and the management does, or in this case, Lake Prosulkoy City Council won't do anything because, as they made it literal that, quote, the customer is always right even if they are fucking wrong. Like, that drove me nuts, and I decided to come up with this. Also, during the starting screen earlier, I did see someone spam on kick. Hold on. Hetkinen. Let me just pull up what I'm... It was back red because I maximized the chat. Not trying to promote anything, but they are trying to promote something. That's still promoting. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This. Hold on, let me just take a screenshot of their message so that I'll put it as a filtered. There. That should get rid of it. Not because what they did is promote by saying not trying to promote, but then you're basically promoting by sharing a link, just putting a space so that the auto mod feature doesn't catch it. This is this is the same as leak prosulkoy nonsense. If you need to tap into the lore that I've been trying to polish, but if I do a lore video just like other PNG tubers or VTubers do, I'll that would, even though it will take a lot of time, I think it would be worth it. So we still have 9 minutes before we move on to the game itself. So as for the lore, well, I don't want to reveal yet where I got the idea from, but people who already know me personally could easily guess where I got it. So if you're one of those, just don't drop it yet. Don't drop it in the chat. It's because it's too complicated to like explain it in one go. There's a lot of things I had on my mind by adding a lore to by adding a lore to myself, obviously. So I've been talking for quite a while now. Hold on. So yeah, even though the safer space looks like scrap metal because it's inspired partly by Junkertown, at least it's nicer than heavily sanitized just for the sake of pleasing clientele. That's the contrast between freaking that's a contrast between Romorani and Lik Prosulkoy. I know it's a mouthful, even though I had to use Finnish names or Finnish words for for the world building part. It was a challenge trying to tie in like to base it on experience and stuff. But then it doesn't have to. I had a hard time coming up with the lore. It's because when I read other VTuber lore as an example, everything goes into range from being an eldritch horror instead of a typical human. But I went with the typical human route. No, I don't have any problems with those wanting to be like a demon or a mouse or a different kind of being. That's their thing. Like in my case, I prefer being a nerd who lives in a scrapland, who fled from the toxic world of racist clientele. That's how I see myself. Finally, I got that off my chest. It's not easy, but I'd also like to add that I'm a nerd who's really obsessed with languages. But if provoked, I could go ballistic like Dan from Dan Versus, if you get what I meant here. Which is impossible to do back in League Prosulkoy. If you ask me, it's not that easy to pull off. So, anyway, since we have 5 minutes left, the last bit of the pre-game section that I like to mention is related to this raid event that we'll be doing for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's related to the Pokemon Presents last night, which I watched with a few friends, and not much for like Unite, but I was when they announced Pokemon Champions for the Switch and the mobile devices. I was amazed by how it looked like. It sort of reminded me of Showdown, where you can adjust the stats. Like there's a bar where you slide left or right just to adjust the stats. You can even set the nature without using a literal item like a mint, even though it costs points called victory points or VP based on the details. I think the best way is to EV train the Pokemon outside of champions, move it into champions, and then set the moves there. At least it's ready there. That's how I understood it. For Unite, it's not much, just the Latios and Latias thing. And for Scarlet and Violet, aside from the raid event that we're about to hop in the next few minutes, it also talked about the frame rate for those who are fortunate enough to afford a Switch 2. Yes, I know, no need to flex that. That had been a feature for that had been in this that had been a thing for months now. Like, why be redundant about it? About the improved frame rates, better graphics thing, we've all heard it. But for Legends ZA, I think they introduced Mega Dragonite, which is cool. I didn't pull up the screen share thing, but yeah, Mega Dragonite does look amazing. With that wings on the head and the tail that resembles Dragonair itself. And the rest are just for that puzzle game and the TCG pocket, which for me not much to say about, but some of my friends mentioned that the Pokemon Friends puzzle game is like those flash games that were in the Pokemon website back then. At least that's what they told me. Other than that, that's it. So even though we have 2 minutes in the sauna left, we might have to jump early this time. And I have to ping the others. So, about this. Instead of relying on an online build for the Tera Raid, what we're doing here is build from scratch, no internet input, no Google searches, yep, not even peeking on Game 8 just for the sake of making things challenging. So, starting with the Tera Raid boss, which is Wo-Chien. Normally it's a grass and dark type, but this one is Terra Grass. Hold on. Might have to ping a few people here since they're the one who gave me this idea, which I really like. Alright, now that I have alerted the others, because this is because this is one of their ideas. So let me, okay, I keep stuttering because I keep forgetting what I'm about to say. But anyway, I'll start with Vega here for the EV training. But since this is for a raid, for the Wo-Chien raid, not for the not for VJC. Let me just get rid of that life orb. I'll try doing something weird with this. Even though this is Terra Grass, I don't know. I didn't have to look up Wo-Chien's moves prior to this stream. That would be cheating. So I would assume that it might have Leech Seed. So here are the moves that I have at the moment. Eruption, Terra Blast, Extra Sensory, and Shadow Ball. But since we're doing a raid here, let me just swap this out. And I'm not sure with the mint. I didn't want to change this yet. But I might change this shortly. Hold on. So, given that we're focusing on special attack here, let me just get some potential moves. I would be tempted to use Overheat here. The thing is, I need someone with Skill Swap, or a Malamar with Skill Swap, just to negate the lowering of the special attack. I can go with Lava Plume. I can also go with Flame Charge, but Flame Charge is physical. Maybe I should use Flame Charge instead of Eruption. The only problem is Typhlosion's ability. It's because it's either Blaze or Flash Fire, but since we're dealing with a Wo-Chien here, which might not have Fire-type moves, that would be off. Let me check if it can learn Calm Mind or something. Something that raises stats. Oh, wait. It might not. So... So we've got no Fire Spin's not enough. Fire Fang is physical. I'm trying to build a special build for Typhlosion here for Tera Raids. Might as well give this a Shell Bell. I could go for the speed, but maybe I should change it to something with max health. Hold on, let me check if I have more of those speed reducing berries. Okay, I only have 10. But I need 26 to zero that out. And again, we're doing this with no peeking on the internet. So I'm going to randomly land into these spots. I think the tomato the berry, the red berry in question, I keep fumbling between tomato, and something like that. Pokédoll. Nope. I don't think this is it. So we're trying to get the speed down to 0 and instead maximize Vega's HP instead. I just like to refer to Typhlosion as his nickname. Because I just find it easier. The only exception would be Hisuian Typhlosion, which I used a different nickname. Wait, what's this small thing? Oh, it's a Rookidee. These things are fucking hard to say! Wait, we're always getting the grappa berries here. Might as well cross the river. And yeah, this is a literal river, so calm down there, Team Watermelon. This isn't about you and your cause or something. That doesn't belong here. But anyway, let's look for these speed reducing berries. Should be here somewhere. I think it was east to Pokédoll again. I'd like to use the fresh start mochi here, but the thing is, it would be a waste. Oh, it's a Marrow. Pomeg, no, that's for that. Yeah, this is why I don't like to run in this area. Because of these Poldean Tauros that stand on the player. And it's getting annoying. You couldn't get away, Perkele. Because they always stand on the player's position. And if you're not fast enough, they could trigger a wild battle. So let me just use my... As much as I don't like to do so, let me just teleport out of there and use that... use that fresh start mochi that I got off somewhere instead. So even though if you don't have a DLC, you might need to find a friend who has extra DLC items. They can still be traded to the base game for compatibility reasons. Okay. Fresh start mochi. Do I have a modest mint as well? There should be a modest mint. Yep, this is the one. I might need to change the Tera type to... Wait. Aerial Ace is physical. Forget about it. So let me draw in the move pool first before deciding to change the Tera type. Okay, at least you can relearn Protect. I don't think I have to look this up if this is a TM or a relearner thing, but hold on. Flamethrower, Flame Charge, Inferno. Inferno's not that accurate, so I'm not thinking of using it. Heat Wave. Maybe this would do. But for extra sensory and Shadow Ball, this is just for flinching and for lowering. Wait! Lowering? I don't know if Typhlosion can learn something like Acid Spray. Probably not. Okay, this is getting challenging with a limited moveset. There is Rest, but it would leave me vulnerable for 2 turns. Endure? No, Bulldoze is also not that effective. It's physical as well. Wild Charge is also physical. Fire Blast has 5 PP, so that's out. Maybe I'll keep Extra Sensory and Shadow Ball. The question would be Tera Blast. Or what Tera type should I use for this? You know what? Let's just experiment. I'll try to go flying with this one. As long as... Okay, So I did not take a peek at Wo-Chien's move set. So if it does have a rock type move that I'll find out later, I'm screwed. In this case, let's... Okay, so I only did little on the move pool. There. I made Vega Terra flying. So now for the stats. Even though the sad part is there's no way to like raise or yeah to raise the stats naturally. But let me try looking for Calm Mind here in the TM machine if Vega can learn this. So, where was I? Agility, Psy Beam, Stored Power, Psychic Fangs, Zen Headbutt, Psy Shock, Reflect, Light Screen. I already have Rest. Trick, nah. Skill Swap, no. Imprison. Okay. Vega cannot learn Calm Mind, so it's hardly calm anyway. Psych Terrain, we have Indeedee for that, but that's another story. Yeah, looks like we're stuck without any stat raisers except for Flame Charge. But Flame Charge is physical, so I think I'll give a little leeway to that one. Lava Plume, Terra Blast, Extra Sensory, and Shadow Ball. Alternately, I'll swap out Extra Sensory with... I want to put Flamethrower, but I want to, like... For the sake of outspeeding the Wo-Chien, if it does have high speed, might as well put Flame Charge for the sake of... how should I put this? For the sake of, like, trying to outspeed it or a build-up before terastallizing. And saving periodically for sanity checks. Alright, so what stats are those again? For HP, and Typhlosion talaga. Oh, may... Yeah, that's what I had in mind first. But, yeah, I was only challenged by someone asking... yeah, I think I'm trying to take on their challenge on, like, build something for the raid without looking on internet sources. So that's the reason why I picked Typhlosion, because it looks random. Alright. after this, we should be good to go in trying this build. Otherwise, we might have to try to use another build. We're not using the other build. For now, we're not using the other builds that were used on previous raids. Just to make it avoid looking stale. Okay, looks like we're good to go. Even though this is not the Eurovision, but still good to go. Let me just save this first. Now, where do we find the 5-star Wo-Chien raids? Hey there! I forgot how to read this. Sophie has pants. So, let's look for the... Do you have a Pokemon Home subscription? Actually, no. I don't have a home subscription. I only have the Switch Online. I might look into that if I do have a 3DS. But for now, let's look for the Wo-Chien raid. Oh, and some grass types are now in outbreaks like the Capsakid. Oh, that explains it. The 3DS Pokemon. For some reason, the 5-star Wo-Chien raids are not highlighted. But we'll go into random grass type raids to see which ones are the Wo-Chien raids. Of course, if they run out, we have to do the clock reset thing. Because here's also another caveat. Even though this is a Shiny Wo-Chien raid, it's not catchable. And if 1 million players worldwide are able to defeat it, that Shiny Wo-Chien raid, that Shiny Wo-Chien would be released as a mystery gift at a later date. That's the same for the other Treasures of Ruin that will be in the coming weeks. So this one has a huge sparkle. I have a feeling this is one of them. Nope, I was wrong. Let's try to look some more because it didn't show an obvious hint. Because this one is a dark type. Oh, okay, it's highlighted in the map. And it's near the shrine where it's found at first. I don't know with other players if they're seeing the same thing on their own in-game maps. Like, can anyone confirm in chat? Okay, this is the raid I've been talking about. It's a Shiny Wo-Chien 5-star Tera Grass. Since we have this first test build, as I was challenged by someone to do so, start joining now. And just like the usual raids, if you have not yet watched any of my previous streams before, I'd lock in at 30 and start the raid at 10. So anyone can join in through the link codes. Alright, we have one joining in. Sophia. I wonder what Pokemon are they going to use here. You're joining later? Oh, sure. I'll do the clock reset. If it doesn't respond in the... Take your time. I'm not rushing things. Okay, I think this is not the Hisuian Gudra, but this is a good pick. I'm guessing if I have to guess what Terra type the Hisuian Gudra, I'm not no, it's not Hisuian, it's the Gudra, not Hisuian Gudra. I'm guessing it's something that resists grass moves, even though Dragon already. What's the ano kay moves? Yeah, I didn't look up the moveset of Wo-Chien just for the sake of making things challenging because the I yeah, it's someone's idea to like make some builds for Tera Raids without looking up on internet sources. So I took on his idea and sure, why not? At least makes things challenging and I think he told me that it's not just for raids, it's also for like rank battles or VGC, but I have to agree with him. That would make things a little more challenging. Anyway, remaining time. Yep, we're less than a minute. 2 more slots. But if it gets full early, we can start earlier than like waiting for the timer to reach 30 or 10. Okay, we're locking in now. So once the remaining time's at 10, we're going to start this raid. Okay, we're starting now. I'm a little nervous on what moveset Wo-Chien has. So, if you're watching, please take note. So that if there are any problems, we can either change the build or change the Pokemon itself. Oh, a shiny. Lowered the attack. Okay, physical attack is lowered. Good acid spray, but I need flame charge to get ahead. And just for the sake of terastallizing later. Nice. Just one more hit, and I can finally terastallize. Okay, Snarl is one of the moves. Shields are up. So we might need a clear amulet later on. Or a physical attacker is better. If this fails, we'll just scan. I'll just look for Dark Pulse. Okay. At least we can check one of my boxes for this. No, not the stat reset. That's it. I'm terastallizing. So it has Snarl and Dark Pulse. Pollen Puff? I didn't know it can learn Pollen Puff. Hi, Nat the Brawl Star. Yeah, it's a long username. It got cut off. Okay, Wo-Chien got burned, probably because of Lava Plume. Leaf Storm! It has Leaf Storm. but the stat reduction is gone. And same for the burn. Time to break the shield, people. Yeah, the only problem is Snarl. It lowers my special attack, so you play I actually play Scarlet. So yeah, the only downside with this build is that Snarl lowered my special attack, so I'm not able to do much. Oh no! Okay, it's taking a while to break the shield because of Snarl. Because I'm using a special build here. So let me just switch to Flame Charge because my speed was reset earlier. Maybe I need Ice type with Clear Body or someone with Clear Body. Hey, thanks for the hint. I'll check. If this raid fails, I'll check it after that. I was thinking of Power Up Punch, but but we'll check if that if that Ice type can learn Power Up Punch. Maybe that Crab Abominable. Okay, at least Gudra has Life Dew. It really is helpful. It's just the Snarl that's being a problem. Or maybe I should have used Clear Amulet, but I don't have something similar to Cerulege's, yeah, Cerulege's, what do you call this? Bitter Blade. I keep forgetting the move. Oh, it has Pollen Puff! Yeah, you're right, bro. It has Pollen Puff. Shield's broken, but we're almost out of time. It also has Giga Drain. Can you help me for the Pokédex Stone Journers? Screlp Dragulge. I'll check it later if I have them. But for now, we're about to lose this one and we're trying another build that now that we know what some of Wo-Chien's moves are, it's not a special attacker because of Snarl. And preferably it has Clear Body. So we look for a better Pokemon that's in a box. Okay, we lost this one. Let's try this. Let's try to build another one. And again, as what I mentioned in the start, the reason why I started with Typhlosion is because I don't know what Wo-Chien's moves are. Because I was under the assumption that, oh, it's Tera Grass. So why not use a Fire type? But then there's Snarl. So let's try to look for an Ice. Let's try to look for someone with Clear Body. Ability, Clear Body. What I find strange about searching based on ability is that some Pokemon that are not in Scarlet and Violet still has their abilities listed here. Like, for example, we all know who has color change. It's Kecleon, and I don't see him in Scarlet or Violet either. What else? Oh wait, Corrosion exists. Cudchew, I don't know. I mean, this is in Tauros. So anyway, let's look for someone with Clear Body. Hopefully we get an Ice type here at random. But we do have Metagross, we do have Dreepy. We also have... Oh wait, not Tentacruel. That's water poison. But still, I need something that has... that can learn a physical move that counters grass. Registeel? I don't think so, unless I have to use Terra Blast. Wait. Not the Dreepy line, not Dragapult, because Snarl is a dark type move. So might as well use my BDSP Registeel. But this one is Body Press, Heavy Slam, Protect, and Iron Defense. Should I use this? Maybe a body... Wait. It's not a stab, but... Yeah, I'm trying to think. I wonder if Registeel can learn Ice-type moves. No Grass-type moves here. Oh, no, not Grass-type moves. Something that can counter Grass. Like a Fire or a Bug move. Oh, hold on, let me check this one more time. There is Curse, but the problem is I would move slower. You know what? Maybe I might need to use Curse instead. And instead of Terra Flying, maybe Terra Ice would do? I don't know. Yeah, maybe a Body Press build would be nice. Let me just switch this out. Heavy Slam. Maybe I'll swap this out. Iron Defense is there for a reason. Alternately, maybe I should swap out the leftovers for the Shell Bell. Oh, I'm currently trying to build a Pokemon for the Tera Raid. Maybe we can get back to that later, okay? Just hold on. Iron Defense, Body Press. Yep. That's what we're going for. Wait, where did I put the shell? Oh, there it is. Shell Bell. So the lowered status special attack, which is fine because at least Snarl doesn't do much. Okay, at least attack and defense would rise, which is needed for, even though it might sound redundant because I have Body Press, Curse, Protect, and Iron Defense here. What about the Terra type? Should we change the Terra type or... I think we should change the Terra type. Not the Ghost Terra though. You know what? Let's just change Registeel's Terra type before we start. since we're going with the body press build, we'll change Registeel's Tera type to Tera Fighting. Yep, currently this is still flying. We'll change this to fighting just for the sake of boosting the damage of body press. Yep, we've got some spammers on the Twitch side. But anyway, where were we? Hold on, let's check this one more time. Shell Bell, Body Press, Iron Defense, and possibly Curse. Okay, looks like we're good to go. Time to challenge Wo-Chien with this build. And the reason why I had to match the Tera type with body press is because of the shield that comes off. So anyway, let's do this. Of course, we're changing the Pokemon to Registeel this time. And to everyone watching on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Party.com, start joining now. Again, if all players worldwide win against this at least 1,000,000 times, not per individual player, but overall, then this Shiny Wo-Chien would be released as a mystery gift later. Let me double check Sarah B for the date. I keep forgetting about it. All right, we've got 2 players joining. Oh, a Salazzle. I didn't consider this at first because I was looking for a Pokemon with clear body because of Snarl. So we just need 1 more player before I start the raid. Ah, yes, there it is. This event runs until... Wait, it should be here. Yeah, the mystery gift would be available on August 8th. Okay, we have a 4th player now. Looks like we can start early. So we have 2 Salazzle, 1 Groudon, and I'll be bringing Registeel for the clear body. Oh, one's a shiny. Sun's up! The one who always gets the ruination is always the person to my right side. Pollen Puff on a steel type? Really? Shields are now up. And why didn't my iron defense go through my second one? Dark balls? Really? Oh. Am I getting flashbacks of Omega Ruby? The Groudon with the rest? Oh no! Not the nullification of stats! Not the null stats! Now, oh wait. If... You know what? I'll just use Protect. Because it might... Because I don't want to be surprised by... Oh, it's Giga Drain. I thought they were going to use a move that would lower something else. Anyway, abilities back. Time for Iron Defense. That's it with the Pollen Puff. Are you sure? Then Groudon hasn't terastallized yet, but we... Oh no, Groudon is knocked out. We have to get this quick. Because... Okay, I see. Leaf Storm. I see why. Yeah, I know it's not enough to, like, deal damage because the shield is still up. Yeah, there's Snarl. One more body press, and I can finally terastallize. Oh, it missed. Alright. Time to Tera. At least Groudon was able to terastallize as well. Good. Time for body press. Shield is broken, everyone. But the defense has been reset. Okay, time to add more defense while you finish it off. Okay, he's down. Wo-Chien is down. Yep, you can catch it for now. But we're just hoping that this reaches, like, everybody is able to defeat this so that it would get into 1 million times, actually. So, here are the rewards. Bitter Herba Mystica, XP Candies, Zinc, Grass Terra Shards, XP Candies, a bottle cap, and some nuggets. If this raid doesn't show again on the map by itself, we'll do the clock reset thing. So yeah, the best build to use for this one is, of course, the body press build. So let's scan the map. If it doesn't appear again, then I'll do a clock reset. Like on the Baxcalibur or the Komodo raids. Yep, it looks like it's a once per day raid, so I might have to do the whole clock reset thing. Okay, it should be here somewhere. Yep, even the 6-star once a day raid was changed. Okay, there it is. It did move to near Alfornada. So even though it won't reach 1 million by just resetting the clock every time, at least it will still count. Okay, I'm trying to get to the raid crystal. There it is. Yep, same old Wo-Chien. And I'll still use the Registeel with body press. To anyone watching on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Party.com, etc., start joining now. Yep, it worked. It totally worked. So yeah, there are still more slots for those who want to join in the raid. Okay, we've got Solgaleo. Just need 2 more players to start. Okay, looks like the Sol. Okay, okay. So now you're okay. So feel free to sit back and relax, watching how it's done. Yeah, because as far as I remember, it is possible to view the replay or to rewind the stream, but for Twitch, it's a little different. That requires a sub. But for now, let's wait for 2 more players to join in. Even though we nearly flopped because there was someone bringing a Groudon. I was worried about the Leaf Storm earlier when Groudon got knocked out, but since this one's different, we're also having Solgaleo, which I think its ability is similar to Clear Body. Hold on, this one's not related to building, so I'll look this up. Solgaleo. Yep, full metal body. I almost said the same as smell metal. Oh, it prevents. Sorry, it's almost the same as clear body, except that. Oh wait, it is the same as clear body. Prevents stat drops. Oh, I forgot to lock in at 30. My bad. Starting at 10. There we go. So, aside from the Solgaleo, okay, we also have a Dunsparce and an Umbreon. Is this weird? Oh, it's Solgaleo who got the Ruination. Okay, so it's boosted by not only the +1 at the start by the NPC cheering, we're also getting... Okay, good. At least Umbreon has Thunder Wave. Alright, now that it's paralyzed, yeah, I don't know why Sunsteel Strike didn't deal that. Oh no! Solgaleo was knocked out. And the shield is up before I can start using Body Press. So this might reset the stats. Yep, it did reset the stats. It reset the fucking stats. Perkele. I have to start over. And no, Glare is useless now because the shield is up. Leaf Storm, who gets it this time? Really? It had to be me. Okay, so this Solgaleo build is a Calm Mind build. Okay. Alright, I just need to terrestrialize just for this to work properly. Alright. Flare Blitz, okay, that's good. Wait, Flare Blitz is physical, Calm Mind is special. What is wrong here? Anyway, time to terrestrialize. Wait, both of us were terrestrializing at the same time. Okay, so it's... Wait. Tera Psychic? Why Tera Psychic? It has Snarl and Dark Pulse. Really, with the Pollen Puff? At least it burned the Wo-Chien, which could help a bit. Except that the Solgaleo was knocked out easily. Perkele! Don't sabotage the whole thing. And because the Solgaleo got knocked out just recently, we're almost going to lose this one, chat. But it was better earlier. I don't know why they decided to pick Solgaleo. Still going on with that Flare Blitz where the timer's already 0. We already lost this one. Yeah, shield is broken, I know, but yep, we lost. The timer is already 0. Because the Solgaleo kept being knocked out. This isn't a line from Cupcake's songs where you change the songs 2 times a day. Perkele. Just don't get something that's easily knocked out. Let's try this again. Okay, I'll still use Registeel. And for everyone watching, you may now join in. But please don't bring something too weird. So I think we should try with the Pokemon that has... Okay, I was about to say Intimidate, but no, it slipped my mind that Wo-Chien's attacks are special, like Snarl and Dark Pulse. But then... I was also thinking if Power Up Punch is more feasible. Power Up Punch plus Metronome. The only thing is... It's already a pre-built, but we still have slots, of course, for those who want to try. But I would recommend bringing something that isn't a special attacker because of Snarl. Okay, 1 minute remaining. Okay, locking in at 30. I don't know if they want me to go solo for this one. But if you want to see me try to take on this solo, be my guest. We're about to start in a few seconds. Yep, looks like I'm going solo for this round. But if I win, I'll do the whole clock reset thing so that more players can join in. So we have Sylveon, Garganacl, and Weavile. I'm more worried about the Garganacl. Sure. I know you have a build in mind as always. Leer? Well, okay. That would do. Pollen Puff? Are you serious about the Pollen Puff? Whoa! That's a lot. Shields up and the stats will be reset again. Yep. as mentioned earlier on the last two mat rounds, there is pollen buff. Yep. Stat reset, stat reset. And my body press arrived too late. So yes, Snarl, Pollen Puff, Dark Pulse, Leaf Storm might be an extra move. But it's either of those. Yeah, it's either of those. Or no, it's not either. I'm guessing Leaf Storm is just an extra. But since this isn't catchable, we can only find out after the mystery gift is distributed. Frozen? Are you serious? Okay, I rarely see a raid boss get frozen during a Tera Raid. Oh dear, here comes the Leaf Storm! And it's obviously the Garganacle that got hit. Alright, I just need to terrestrialize since I've maxed out my defense already. And I'm the only one who can terrestrialize in this, so here we go. Alright, moment of truth. Okay, shield's not broken in one go. Just need a few more body presses for this. Okay, this one should break the shield so that the bots can use status moves again. Oh no! We're back to 0 plus 0 dev. I need to maximize iron defense first, or alternately maybe two is enough. Oh yeah, Giga Drain. I forgot to mention Giga Drain earlier. Now I just need to like spam body press until it gets knocked out. Why heavy slam? That's also heavy. No! We're running out of time. So this build is a good build, but definitely not intended for solo. I'm guessing it's due to the Tablets of Ruin ability of Wo-Chien that lowers everyone else's attack. Thawed out? Oh, it's Dark Pulse. And the timer's 0. We lost this one. No! We lost this one. Yeah, looks like we need a few more players to join in. Like, doing solo on this isn't enough. Anyway, code ready, everyone. Oh, finally, we've got two of them back. Now we just need one more user. I think someone mentioned in the chat that they're joining in the next 10 minutes. I'm still waiting for them to fill in. But if another player fills in that last spot, he can join on the next round. So every time, okay, so once we win this raid, I'll do the clock reset as usual, so that more people can join in, and it would count towards that 1 million overall between all players running into this raid. All right, I'm going to lock in Reggie still at 30. Bro, last chance for this round. Otherwise, you have to wait until the next round. Okay. He needs to wait for the next round because of the timer. But for now, let's take this on again. Of course. Even though it's just one instead of 1 million, it still counts. And the one getting the ruination. Yeah, I'm the one who got the ruination treatment, sadly. Giga Drain on the early turns? That's wild. You should have told me. I might have a spare ability capsule, but I'll check later. But anyway, shield is up. Poison Jab Toxapex. Oh, okay, you have your own capsules. I got it. Alright, just chiming in. Yep, we're back to the stat reset, people. Pollen Puff? Really? Alright, someone's terastallized. Shield's broken as well. I think that's Ogre Pun. Hey, I just... Ah, that was fast. I just got the stats reset. And then... How do I say this? I just used Iron Defense once, and there you have it. The Leaf Storm even arrived late. Yo, Justin! Like, it's been a while. But yeah, we're doing the Wo-Chien raid just to at least make it count towards that 1 million overall goal. And I have a feeling that Twitch and similar sites are full of people streaming this game just for the sake of the raids. Okay, so that Wo-Chien should be knocked out in the next hit. Yep, Ogre Pon did it. And I'll do the clock reset for the next round, for the next group to join in. So the rewards has changed. This time there's also Zinc and Rare Candy and a Calm Mint. So I have a feeling that this Wo-Chien would be a Calm Nature. Like when the mystery gift is released this August. But I'm just making a guess here based on the mint. I think we'll find out once it's released. So let me just say for a sanity check. Do the whole clock thing. Oh, perkele. I need to open the map. Back to on and... Alright, time for a quick scan. Nothing? Wait. This isn't... Yeah, there are no glowing grass terra crystals. Let's try this again. Because it did work once earlier. Alright, there's the reshuffle. Now, let's look for the Wo-Chien raid site. Oh, there it is. It's near the Capsicum outbreak. I might do the Capsicum one off stream, but that's a different scenario. Wait, have I hyper-trained this already? Because I tend to forget. Oh, it had been hyper-trained for quite a while. Alright. We're heading now to that, what do you call it? Yeah, the Wo-Chien raid location. And I have a feeling that this is one of those streams where we temporarily forego the or temporarily not pivot to ranked battles because of the timing of this event. So, I'll still use Registeel. And to anyone watching, start joining... Wait, Regice? Oh, hold on. I think I have a Regice, but it's from BDSP. And I guess you wanna borrow it. I haven't used it, so maybe you can borrow it for now. Wait, Regice. Regice. Yep, I have a Regice. Touch trade? Oh, sure. Wait. It's PDSP Origin, if that's okay. Oh, just for touch... Oh, I see where you got the idea. Let me guess, you're trying to transfer the Asparagize from Pokemon Go. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You're trying to transfer it from Pokemon Go. That's fine. Alright, so... Let me just go back to picking... Registeel. And to anyone watching, start joining now. Alright! We've got the person who I've been waiting for earlier on the last round. I'm guessing you're using something that blocks Snarl. Let's see what you have there. Oh, you're trying something. Yep, I'd like to see it. Oinkologne. Okay. Never thought... I never thought that an... I can't say rodent. It's not a rodent, but an early route Pokemon can be used for a raid this intense. Anyway, 2 more slots for those who want to join in. Because I'll lock in at 30 and start the raid at 10. But if enough people join, then we can start early. Oh, it's a support build. Yeah, to be honest, I rarely touch on support builds. Likely because I mostly play alone. But anyway, let's see if it works. Yep, I agree with you there. Locking in. Just a few more seconds and we'll start. Sure, we'll touch 3 that Regice. Okay, let's begin. Okay. Wait. This is a shiny. Okay, who gets the ruination? Oh, I dodged it. Mod slap. Wait. I see why you're saying it's an experimental build. It's a grass type. But anyway. Safeguard? Okay. Oh, wait, that's an NPC. Shields are up. Failed experiment. Ah! I think you're trying to use like gastro acid or skill swap. Either of those. Okay. That explains it. Oh, lingering aroma. Hold on, let me just read that. Because I think raid bosses are immune to it. Lingering aroma. Ah, okay, I get it now. It's like mommy. Now I see. Now I see what this is. What? Why? There's a lot of miss. Contact with the Pokemon. Yeah, it's like mommy for Cofagrigus. Yep. And I don't think Wo-Chien has a contact move here. No wonder why it failed. Pollen Puff misses? Like how? Oh, Mud Slap! I forgot that Mud Slap lowers accuracy. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. Alright. Is it my time to... Okay, my time to terrestrialize! Nice, nice. Now, how do we catch up with the timer? Okay. After we break the shield, we have to catch up. And I'm hoping that Oinkologne isn't knocked out here. Oh wait, I think the Mud Slap is useful. Pollen Puff? Oh, nope, nope. Seed Sour's ready. Okay, so shield's already broken. We just need to, like, quickly lower its health to catch up with the timer because we're about to lose again. No! Alright, body press, don't fail us now. Not the static race! And why does our Boliv have energy ball? That's a fucking grass type! Now the accuracy reduction is gone. Yep, we lost that one. Let's touch trade the Regice so that I can smuggle that from Pokemon Go. Yeah, it's because lingering aroma is like mommy. It requires a contact move, and Wo-Chien doesn't have one. So if someone fakes out a male oin cologne, that's what happens. Anyway, for the touch trade, let me just pull up the link code. Again, this is for Simple Rizzo on Twitch. And please let me know if you're now searching so that we can touch trade the Regice. Oh, searching? Okay. Alright, Regice. Oh, there it is. Even though it's tempting to take the Fione... Wait. Is this Fione Legends Arceus stamp? I might need to temporarily borrow this if it is. Oh, egg? Oh, okay. Because if it is... Wait. If it is Legends Arceus stamp, I might have to temporarily put it in home, put it back in Scarlet, then trade it back to you because I don't have a copy of Legends Arceus and I'm trying to fill the Hisui decks. Oh, sorry. I cancel. Just one moment. Can I borrow this for a few minutes? I'll get back to you with a... Yeah, I know it's... Oh, it's SVH. Oh, okay. I'll just borrow this for a few minutes and then I'll return it to you. It's only for Pokédex purposes. Not the Hisui one, but the Pokemon home decks. I don't have a Fion, even though I have a Manaphy. I haven't bred it yet. I was looking for a Legends Arceus origin for both of them. Because I think Fione is the only one in the Sinnoh decks or the Gen 4 decks that I haven't obtained yet. Not because I'm lazy, but because I want a Legends Arceus one. But yeah, it's just for Pokédex purposes. Latiko Kadexan. Udexan. There it is. And then I'll put it back into Scarlet. Then I'll return the Fione. And I forgot to release that convicted felon that is in the corner of Latiko Udexan. Or box number 9. Yep, it's registered. Oh yes, it's registered. Have I completed this already? Yep, I completed this, so time to return this back to its owner. Oh, I forgot. Get this shit out. I'll trade that for an executor later on. Preferably an executor from Let's Go. And there's a reason why I said executor. I just don't like to elaborate for now. But those who know, if you know, just keep it to yourselves. I can't believe it's already 6 p.m. and it's not yet dark. So, time to return Fione back to its owner. Alright, let's go online. Oops. Ah yes, we didn't win the raid. No wonder why it's still here. Let me know if you have already moved the Regice in so that we can trade back. I'm referring to... Alright, are you now searching so that I'll start my end as well? Oh. I was too fast myself. I forgot to like search or wait for your signal. There. Alright. Time for Rejoice to return. And welcome back. Okay. So, while we give him time to raise his own Regice from his own Go save or Go profile, let's give our... Okay, that explains it. And before we take a short break because it's dinner, let's have one more raid. So for anyone wanting to battle Wo-Chien, start joining now. Alright, we have him joining. There are still 2 more slots for the other players. Okay, so we have come out. Oh, I have a feeling this is the same one from the last raid. No, this is not the mightiest Mark 1. Alright, so we'll have 2 more players join in. And as usual, locking in at 30, starting at 10 for those who arrived just now on Twitch, Kick, Party.com, or YouTube. Okay, we're starting now. After this raid, whether win or lose, we'll have a short break because it's dinner time, and then we'll continue. But for now, let's battle this Wo-Chien just to add to that 1 million worldwide goal. Oh no, bro. It's the Como who got the ruination treatment. Screech! Nice! I didn't realize that there should be Screech in the move pool. Maybe I'll redo this one after dinner. Or after the short dinner break. Life Dew? Nice! At least the bot has Life Dew. Oh yeah, there's the stat reset as usual. So time to stack up onto iron defenses. Pollen Puff? Are you serious? Okay, good. At least the Life Dew is still there. Typical, but useful. Leaf Storm? Okay, who gets hit? Seriously. Alright, Terra time! Giga Drain? That doesn't deal much. I wasn't planning on doing lots of these raids. Yeah, I think everybody's doing a lot of these raids because it's not catchable currently. Like, the thing is, if 140 grass Terra shards minimum is insane. Yeah, I agree with you there. It's an insane amount. Even though the same amount is being provided by... Oh, I forgot that I maxed my defense. Okay. I forgot that I maxed out my defense already, but yeah. For... Especially if you play VGC. True! But if it were steel, I'd be happy to repeat a raid just for the sake of 40 Terra Shards because some Terra Shards are hard to find, like Steel or Fairy. But Grass is too common. Uh-oh! Here we are with the stat resets again. Common, but a really good type. Yeah, true. Wait, what's that ability? Oh, Mold Breaker. Yeah, that's the Haxorus, alright. Okay, we just need to catch up quick because the timer's running out. Oh no, another loss. Alright, we just need to land one more body press in this. Not the animation delay. This is why we keep losing. Yep, we just lost. The timer's 0. It's either due to not enough players or, yeah, it's sad. We were 3 earlier. Yeah, it was unfortunate, but we'll try again. And since it's dinner time, I'll be having a quick short break. So hang in there, chat. We'll continue more after this short break. So stay on the stream. All right, chat. I'm back, and I just had the best dinner. Even though in this world, oh, that's fine. That's fine if you're still in the middle of the raid, because I would like to mention that there's. I'm not sure if I mentioned this at the start, but there's this code for an outfit. So yeah, these are the tracksuits that can be claimed through the Pokeportal's mystery gift feature, and each code is different for Scarlet and Violet players. As you see here on the screen, I already claimed mine like last night after the whole Pokemon presents thing. But it did start from last night, at least in my local time. So, sorry. So yeah, for those with Scarlet, it's S tracksuit. For those with Violet, it's V tracksuit. And in both cases, the I is replaced with a number 1. So, where were we? Ah, yes. We lost the raid before the dinner break. Because let's just say, it's hard to counter Wo-Chien when solo or just 2 players. Like, you need a 3rd player. Better if all 4 players are there. So, aside from, I'm not using a Lunala, but I'm also looking at some potential Pokemon here on the boxes. Well, even though Regice can like also fill in. Aside from Registeel, of course. The question is, what moveset? So while waiting for a few people, at least we can also, since this stream is also a team building one, at least we can try to make a Regice build without looking at the internet, of course. For a copy paste build. So let's start by clearing this. Does Regice have Calm Mind? I'll check that shortly. But what I'm trying to avoid are special... Wait, this has Clear Body. Hold on, I might have a TM for Calm Mind here, but let me check this one. Calm Mind, Calm Mind. I don't think Regice can learn Calm Mind. Hold on. Let me just open the whole thing from the bag. You could use Covered Cloak. Oh, why? Yeah, I kind of forget about Covered Cloak. Wait. I don't think I have Calm Mind. That's one. Second, you know what? Let's try going to a nearby Pokemon Center. Just for the sake of checking for Calm Mind. Because if Regice does learn Calm Mind, it would be an advantage. So yeah, Psychic. Regice cannot learn Calm Mind. I did look at this angle earlier for Typhlosion as well. So yeah, Regice cannot learn Calm Mind, but there should be a way to like raise its stats. So to recap, Wait, this is ice body. I should need clear body. Let me see if I still have ability patches or if I sold them all. Because I did sell some ability patches. Oh no! Looks like I sold the ability patch before I started this stream. So yeah, you need someone to run decorate to raise. Hey, good thing you mentioned decorate. I can try to make a support build. Hold on, I might have a spare support Pokemon here. I might have a spare one that I don't use much. But hear me out. Where did I put that cake? Oh, there she is. Or alternately, let me just reuse that alchemy from that VGC build. So yeah, decorate and aroma veil. But should I change its ability to something? Hold on. Let me look at alchemy. Never mind. I forgot that this is a no lookup challenge for building. But I keep forgetting what alchemy's ability is. Oh yeah. Aroma veil or sweet veil. Thank you. I needed that. So, I think we'll stick with Aroma Veil even though there's no taunt. I'll keep Decorate. Should I change this to like... There is Recover. I don't know about Entrainment, but... I don't think I need Entrainment for this one. Let me just put away the bright powder. Oh, you know what? It does sound like a good idea, but yeah. Now for the held item. Should I keep the... What do you call this? Shell bell or... Maybe leftovers. I can try to put leftovers in this because it's already a bulky one. If you can get rid of Tablets of Ruin... Oh, yeah, that's right. Tablets of Ruin. The one that lowers everyone's physical attacks. Okay, let's try this one. I'll make Alchemy hold the leftovers because this is a support build. But let me just run through this one more time to make sure I have the right moves. Dazzling Gleam is fine. Recover is also okay. Decorate and Entrainment are key moves here. Hold on. Aromatic Mist. Misty Terrain, not useful here for now. Sweet Kiss, nope. Sweet Scent. What about the TM moves? Stored Power? Hold on. I'm not boosting myself, so I don't think Stored Power is handy here. Alluring Voice, that's not what I have in mind because you rarely see throughout the raids, the previous rounds, Wo-Chien didn't have any stat raisers, only Leaf Storm, so that's out. So yeah, let's try this. Yeah, let's try. You know what? Let's try this alchemy. Light screen. Oh yeah, light screen. Maybe we should. Maybe I should change dazzling gleam to light screen. But the cost is I can't terrestrialize. Or leaf storm is a drop. Yep, true. I'll replace recover instead with, so that I don't want to look like a sitting duck. I'll replace recover with, what's that on the message? Light screen. Yeah, let's see if I still have a TM for light screen. Oh yes, I have light screen. It would be tempting to use metronome, but not this time. This is a raid. Not a gimmick, random battle thing. Alright. I'll not change the stats in this one for now, because I'm taking advantage of the defense part. So, let's try the raid again. This time with... Let me try using alchemy as a support. Darling, hold my hand. Nothing beats a jet to holiday. And right now you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. Yeah, I just uttered that line on screen. I'll post this to TikTok later. Atoll protected. Wait, I thought the atoll protected is from the Daleks of Doctor Who. Alright. Alchemy selected. Everyone, start joining now. Oh, wait. This is the one I can look up. Atoll. Oh! Atoll Protection stands for Air Travel Organizer's License and is a Oh, so it's a UK law thing. Oh, we got 2 players joining in immediately. So we have Chi Yu, and we also have Gardevoir. No way! I almost... Oh, thanks for letting us know. I almost looked... What the hell just happened? Alright, we just need one more player to join in. And interesting that Chiyu is what you pick. Because as far as I remember, Chiyu will have its own raid weeks later. So I'm more excited with the Chiyu raid because I like fire types. Alright, we've got our 4th player. Once he locks in, we can start. Oh yeah, the blue fish. Yeah, I like the blue fish. Alright, starting in. It automatically starts when the timer runs out. So let's wait for him to pick. Normally I would start at 10, but let's give him a last chance to pick. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're starting now. Whoa, two shinies. Nemo found you. What? Uh-oh. Whoa, the Geo got the ruination treatment. Screens. Oh, sorry, mate. I already have a light screen. Anyway, time to decorate everyone. Alright, I'll decorate the Chiyu and the... Oh, wait. I forgot that this Komodo has body press. I'll decorate the Chiyu. Shields up, everyone! Yep, looks like I'll decorate the Chiyu this time. Decorate Chiyu. Nice. Whoa. Oh, it hasn't... Okay, so the Chiyu hasn't terastallized yet. Decorate Chiyu. Alright. Chiyu has terastallized. Let's see how this goes. This is going to be good. Oh, nasty plot. Let me look on how many turns. Hey? Light screen is gone? Oh no. Yeah, I forgot to try the entrainment at the start. I went ahead with the light screen. But yeah, maybe on the next round. Whoa! Massive! That's a lot of damage there. Hey, this is a good support. Oh, okay, time to decorate. At least it would stack with that nasty plot. Decorate. This one. Alright, just a few more hits. Nice. Am I the only one who hasn't terastallized yet? Wait, anyway. It's already over. Okay, time to reset the clock for another round. Alright, now it's time to reset the clock. And yeah, it did. It still gave 60 actually, 60 grass terra shards, which is insane. $50? Oh, maybe it's because I'm the host. Because as far as I remember, if whoever hosts... Okay, that explains it. So, time to do the whole clock reset thing. Wait, I almost forgot that the date and time is up there. I don't think that I don't think there's changes. Let me just try this again. I was able to pull this off earlier, but nope. Trying again. Change the date. Yep, I just did. Oh, it refreshed. Good, good, good. At least it finally refreshed. Now, to move to another spot where the grass raid is located. There it is. Oops! Almost triggered a wild battle there. Make me dizzy from your kisses. Da, 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 da. Alright, this should be it. So, what we're trying now is to use entrainment if I get lucky before the shield is up. Alright, another round for anyone watching. Start joining now. Alright, we've got a new players joining. Thea with his Entei. Now we just need for Kennedy and Justin to lock in their picks so that we can finally start. Sisloy está con Shanghai. Oh! Alright, let's begin! And whenever something comes to mind, I ended up singing it. And most of them are Eurovision songs. Anyway, time to test entrainment. If it does override, what do you call that? Tablets of Ruin. Cinderace got the Ruination. Okay, entrainment went through. The tablets are gone, everybody! Charge in! Light screen, everyone! Sacred Fire is physical. Oh, stat null. I haven't decorated anyone yet. Sisloy está con Shanghai Val. Next, Entei. I'll rotate out the. Okay, I'll rotate the decorate across everyone. Leaf Storm? That's not much. Alright, who's terrestrializing now? Oh, it's Cinderace. Okay, shields are almost down. Now I have to decorate everyone one by one. Nice! That's a massive damage! Alright, decorate. Next. Entei. I have a feeling this is already over. With Gardevoir knocking out the Wo-Chien. Yep. And I didn't realize that entrainment did help. So yeah, I might not have terrestrialized, but at least we got the same rewards as usual. And we'll do the clock reset. Sislo está con Shanghai Valot, ay valais con uta New York in talot. Masulyan Silmania Mukadan. Oh, I mispronounced the word. Top 10 in trade. Yeah. Alright. Another clock reset. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, if I hit OK, I'll be back to that same screen. So, where do the raids go this time? And I didn't know that a felon is standing near my current position. So, let's get out of that spot and find the raid den. Oh, there it is. And like I said, I don't like gumshoes and yungoos. Alright, now that we've found the location, we're heading there. I also mentioned... Someone tweeted about what are your hot takes on Pokemon? When I retweeted that on Twitter by saying that instead, it should be Gumshoes and Yungoos who should not be available on the Switch games compared to the Elemental Monkeys, there's a Patrat fan who retweeted or who liked it. Like, yeah. What I meant is that they liked my tweet. Because yeah, Patrat will be available on Legends ZA once it releases. Okay, we've gotten to a new Wo-Chien raid. You know what to do. Oops. Perkele. Sorry. Looks like we got an error here. Alright, that fixes the error. So yeah, code is ready for everyone to join in. Sisloy Stapon, Shanghai, Valot, Taivalais Kon, Eta, New York, Kintalot, Masulyan, Silmania, Nukadan, Soon Viren, Vimekin. Alright, whenever Justin is ready. Okay, let's begin. Sisloy Stakon, Shanghai Val. Alright. Let's try the entrainment strategy one more time. Oh, ooh. Nice move with Fallen Pop. Okay. What confused me at first is why bug-type attacks don't work on fairy-type Pokemon. But all I can imagine are those small little pixies or small little wisps dancing around fairies. If you notice this on popular culture, I think that's one reason why. Because fairies view bugs as like allies. Not to mention that I've read that the Isle of Man has a bridge there where if you go on a bus and pass through that bridge, you'll have to wave out the window and say hello fairies, just like it's a custom or something. I read about it some time ago, and I find it interesting. Oh no, the decorations are gone. Now I'll be decorating everyone one by one. Okay, someone got to terrestrialize first. Yep, it's Entei. Now for Excalibur. Backscalibur. Maybe they nicknamed it Excalibur. Like King Arthur's legendary sword. Oh, attack is already maxed. Shield's broken. Nice. Now it's the Gardevoir's turn. How and why is the Baxcalibur not yet terrestrialized? Oh, the Swords Dance. Alright, Entei. Yeah, that pollen puff don't do much. Alright, looks like it's over. My Bax was Terra Steel. Oh, okay, that's fine. Alright, time to do another clock reset for the next few raids. Oh, you gotta go. I see. Thanks for joining in. I hope you had fun. Yeah, you as well. And thanks for the follow as well. Alright, now for the sanity check and clock reset for the next few raids. Silmania nukah dan sundiren. I don't think the clock or the raids have been reset. Trying this again. Change. Ah, why am I so down? Nope, no change. Since no está con Shanghai Valot. Alright, now we have changed. Okay, so now the raids have changed. Let's look for the Wo-Chien Terra Crystal. So, oh, it's back in this. Why does it always hang in the north? Because we still have a few more raids before finishing this evening's stream. Suiviren be maintained. Fish dois tacon Shanghai bang. Let's go. Okay, so let me just pick Alcrim. So far, we have two different builds that we use throughout this evening's stream. First is the body press registeel for those who want to attack. Second is the alchemy with entrainment and decorate for support. I'll be using the latter. And for everyone still watching, here's another round. Maybe I'll look for another song to hum while waiting for viewers to join in. But if by 30 seconds left and there's no other player joining, then I'll be forced to use the registeel. Alright, we have Justin. And it's the same Gardevoir. That's perfect. We just need to wait for at least one more player. Oh, yes. He's finally back. Alright. Even though we're already 3 here, it's better if we have one more player joining in. Okay, so we have 1 minute on the timer. Hush, hush. If you know my name, then please don't repeat it. Hush, hush. If you know my name, then keep it a secret. In the ground, in the sky, in the afterlife, in the dark, in the light, in the sweet divine hush. Okay, we have 30 seconds remaining. So we have 30 seconds remaining. Once this reaches 10, for those who joined in late, we're locking in. Okay. So, at least we're 3. This is better compared to just 2 of us struggling with the raid boss. Okay, so the NPC's using a Toxapex. Perfect, but not enough because it can't terrestrialize. Why is it always you who get the ruination treatment? There! Attack, everyone! Soundproof! Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So I'm prioritizing the Gardevoir for the Decorate since you have Body Press there. Uh-oh, here goes the stats. Alright, time to decorate the Gardevoir again. Alright, next to decorate. I'll decorate the Komao next, even though he uses Body Press. Leaf Storm! Alright, who gets hit this time? Are you really this unlucky to be hit by that? Earlier it's Ruination, now it's Leaf Storm. I might have to replay the whole VOD for this. But the Entei earlier did a huge amount of damage. And I'll decorate the Toxapex last because it's an NPC. That's it? Wait, someone's terastallizing. Oh wait, I thought someone's terastallizing. Alright. Time for the Toxapex. Time for the Toxapex to like boost its stats. Because I'm keeping an eye if someone's... Wait, I forgot if the stats were reset. Were the stats reset? Maybe I didn't notice. But if it does, I'll just try to decorate the Gardevoir. Hey, OptiVR, welcome! Yep, I think the stats were reset alright. Whoa, just a few more. Or I think Wo-Chien's already knocked out. It didn't flash on the HP bar. Yeah, it's finally knocked out with that last Mystical Fire. And yeah, time to do another clock reset. Oh! Earlier it was a bitter Herba Mystica. Now it's a salty one. And there's the Zinc came back, so the rewards do differ. Okay, so time for another clock reset where we're trying to respawn the raid den. So, sync on. Then if it didn't work, sync off and try again. Oops. No, 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 not sleep mode. Ah. Sometimes my controller has a mind of its own. But it's not a stick drift. I'm using the D-pad here. Okay, no shift. Trying again. Oops. Oops. Ah, why? I slipped up that part. Okay. Let's find the Wo-Chien raid. And it's near Levincia. Might as well do a sanity save check just to avoid any issues. Alright. We've okay, so we've got this. I'll still use Alchemy here. And everyone, you know what to do next. So yeah, code is ready for everyone who still wants to join in. I hope the Gardevoir comes back, but I have a feeling someone's trying a different build because they're not. Okay, so he's not now using the Komo. Let me guess, a scissor build? Oh yes, the Gardevoir is back! Okay, we just need one more player to start, or we can do the lock in at 30 and start at 10. Okay, 1 minute remaining. Locking in at 30. So, once the timer reaches 10, we're starting this raid. Okay. It looks like they want the timer to automatically start the raid. That's fine. At least it gives more leeway for those who join in late, even though the fourth player is an NPC. So yeah, we have Scizor, Toxapex, Gardevoir, and of course my Alchemy. Since these tablets are a little annoying, let's get rid of these. There you go. Entrainment goes first. Now it's Aroma Veil. I have a feeling that the other treasures of Ruin also have Snarl, but we'll get there. There, I decorated your Scizor. I'll also decorate the Gardevoir shortly. Shields up, everyone! Whoa, X Scizor! Oh no! The stats are reset, the decorations are gone! At least the Gardevoir's now terrestrializing. Now for the Gardevoir. Fallen Buff? Okay, the Leaf Storm's in. Okay, I have to max out both Scizor and... Oh, Scizor has Sword stats, but anyway, I'll be sure to max out their attacks or special attacks, whatever they're using against Wo-Chien. Shield not yet broken, you're not yet terrestrialized. Wait, who left the poison? Oh, it's Toxapex. Poison Jab. Alright. Okay, so I'll just boost the Toxapex and... No! Why the stat reset just now? At least the Poison Jab helps. Wait, someone used the heal cheer? I didn't see it. There, I'll let you finish it off. Because you just terrestrialized. Tera Bug. Oh, that explains it. Nice. Time for another clock reset. Oh, now the Herba Mystica changed. Earlier, it was bitter, then salty, then now we're into spicy territory. So, we'll have a few more raids. Just for the sake of encouraging many people to join in. So let me just do a sanity save. But I have something in mind before I reset the clock. I wonder if the Pokédex reflects the Shiny Wo-Chien. Let me double check because I'm curious. Oh, it did. It does reflect. It does reflect in the Pokédex, but for Pokemon Home, maybe when the mystery gift comes out. Oops. Anyway, time for the clock reset. We'll do a few more clock resets before ending. Oops. I forgot that I have to change it back. Okay, looks like the raids have changed now. Wait, what's this? Oh, oh, those are some fletchling. Hey, what is this fuck doing here? Get that out, please, Vega. Kitos Palion for getting rid of that convicted piece of shit. Anyway, let's move on to our watch and raid. Oops. D-pad. Okay, and for those who are still with us, start joining now. And I think the carnivores already left, but we'll find out if they come back. And for those who want to join in, we still have 2 more slots. Yep, the Gardevoir's back. Hey, Justin. Good thing you messaged. Alright, so there's still 1 more slot for any player who can still join in. And hey, I had to lash out at that young goose earlier because I don't like it. Alright, so we have 1 minute left. There's still one more space for any player to join in the raid. Oh, I forgot to lock in because that's fine. So we're starting shortly. Oh, we're starting now. I don't know why it takes him a long time to lock in. Maybe it's just this thing. Follow the bloodstream. Okay, we're starting off. I have a feeling it's going to be Toxapex again for the NPC. Oh, it's our Boliva this time. Okay, it's the Gardevoir getting the Ruination treatment. There, it's now Aroma Veil. Okay, shields up, everyone. Time for me to decorate both of you. Whoa, the stats are reset already? Alright, time to decorate Scizor as well. All I just do is decorate. And then I'll focus on Gardevoir now. Since you have Swords Dance. And Gardevoir already terastallized! Nice! Hey, we need the health to be lower than the timer, people. Let me just help with the decorating here. Nice. Okay, Gardevoir should be ready by now. Mystical Fire! Let's see if this breaks the shield. Nope, almost there. Pretty sure it's Scizor again who'd break the shield. Yep. Shield's broken, alright. But I have to do the decorating again because it got removed. Okay, Dark Pulse. Nah, As usual, it doesn't do much. Same if they do the double pollen puff. There's also our Bolivar Seed Sour. Nice, it's knocked out. Okay. Awesome. No Herba Mystica this time. So we'll do one more clock reset here as the last raid for this evening's stream. I'll just do a save as usual, because there was one stream where I forgot to save and then it crashed. So might as well always save after every raid, just to avoid any sudden issues like that one. No change, then clock reset. Some advance the clock 1 day ahead, but I think 2 days is the best option here. Just to make sure that the Tera Raids on the map properly refresh. For DLC users, I don't know if Kirakami and Blueberry also do the same. If it does, when you try the clock reset, please let me know. Okay, here we are. So this next Wo-Chien raid is the last raid for this evening stream at Hetkinen. Mitaseon. Ulos. Perkele. Patautajat ka saatana. Anteeksi if I'm swearing in Finnish, which is a language that I'm a total beginner at. I just don't like. I keep mentioning this, and I won't stop mentioning this until that person's dead. Anyway, I don't like gumshoes or yangus, and I don't want to elaborate. Everybody, if you know, you know. Alright. One last raid for the stream. Even though we're not pivoting to ranked battles after this, because of likely noise complaints that might happen. For now, here's the last code for the night. So yeah, we've got one more last code for this evening's stream. Yep, we have the Gardevoir as usual. We also need one more player because there's one more slot available. Okay, we've got a minute left. Alright, 30 seconds left, everyone. Okay, I was about to start now, but let's give a few more seconds for others to join in if they can. Oops, I forgot. Time's up. We're starting the last raid for this evening's stream. So what's the NPC this time? Claude Sire. I didn't notice this. All right, no tablet. Nice. Now I need to decorate the Gardevoir. Oh, again with the pollen puff. Okay, stat reset. I'll still decorate the Gardevoir since that the Gardevoir is the first one who terrestrializes. And called it. Gardevoir does terrestrialize first. Again with the pollen puff. Oh, Claude Sire has Poison Jab. Nice. I'm guessing the ability is unaware, but that's for another day. Okay, we're having a little issue here, but oh, never mind. It's fine now. Anyway, shield's broken. Stats reset again. So I have to redecorate the Gardevoir. Finally, Scizor terrestrialized. Let's see if this one-shots Wo-Chien. Okay, it almost one-shots it. Someone needs to deal the final blow here. Oh, it's the Gardevoir, alright. Why is it zero health but still attacking? Yeah, this is a weird thing on Tera Raids. Yep, it's over. It's done. Okay, let's see if there's another Herba. Oh, now you're giving 2 Herba Mysticas and 1 ability capsule. Good. And I admit that was a really fun. Yeah, these 4 hours of raids, just raids, is really fun, and I appreciate everyone who joined in, especially the new follower on Twitch just an hour ago. And I guess that would be it for this evening stream. We're not pivoting to rank battles this time, but on our next stream, we're not doing Fortnite for now. We're not doing Overwatch 2 for now. We'll try a different build. Just like this one, we'll try a different build. I'm not using any of the previously used builds on the old raids, so we'll try a different Pokemon to face against Wo-Chien as long as it's this week. So it will be like in 2 or 3 days. I'll be having another stream with this same raid boss, and of course, just like with this stream, we're doing builds live, no copy paste whatsoever. And until then, see you next time, nerds.